Hey, good morning. I'm Deputy Alwani with the San Diego Sheriff's Department. I've been with the department for about 8 years now. I started off initially in the jails for about 2 years and then worked my way to patrol. I'm a full-time recruiter with the department. Basically, the best advice I can give candidates is to just be honest when you're going through the process. We're not looking for perfect people, we're looking for honest people. So go to joinsdsheriff.net and apply for our deputy position.
Yeah, so my name is Phil Richardson. I'm a recruiter with the Oregon State Police, and this is our first time down here at this air show. And I would say advice I would give to recruits would be to make sure you have a good background, and it's important to get all the steps and follow all the steps so you're successful through our process.
I'm Sergeant Gonzalez. I'm with the Santa Barbara Police Department, and this is our first year at this event. So really excited to be here and see there's a lot of good competition, but law enforcement needs a lot of great officers everywhere. So we're very excited to be here. One of the biggest things advice I can give to the recruits is show your passion for whatever department that you want to work for. Get to know them, get to know what law enforcement is about, because it's a great profession still, and keep a clean nose, have a good background, and yeah, I think that's one of the biggest advice I can get, just to get to know your department and come in strong, because there's a lot of great competition out there still.
I'm Officer Morgan Oakley with the California Highway Patrol. I'm currently assigned as a patrol officer out of the CHP Altadena area office. I've been on for approximately 3 years. I've had the opportunity to experience a lot of great training, interact with some great people, and learn a lot. So 2019, I started my journey at the CHP Academy up in West Sacramento. Approximately 7-month academy. We had an extended week for the holidays, but during that time learned a ton of stuff, including high-speed driving, weapons, enforcement tactics, vehicle code, penal code. A lot of great stuff that we use every single day out here in the field. Having been a patrol officer, I get a lot of questions regarding how to become a police officer, how to become a CHP officer, and what it takes. Some of the qualifications that we require here on the California Highway Patrol. You've got to be 20 and a half when you start your journey at the CHP Academy. 20 and a half being the expectations you're going to be 21 when you graduate the academy. Minimal cut for the age is going to be 35 years of age as of now. The potential to change is always up for discussion, but as of now, 35 years old is where we max the limit out. No felony convictions on your record. Can't have any felony arrests. We ask that you have a good driving record. That's obviously quite important for being a CHP officer. Currently we're also changing things. Originally it was you had to be a U.S. citizen. We're currently in the process of making it so individuals who are in the process of becoming U.S. citizens can join the department. Throughout the department we have tons of options, and this is a question we get asked a lot, is what can I do as a CHP officer? Well, everyone starts out their journey as a patrol officer. You will work the beat. You will experience pursuits. You will experience traffic crashes. Obviously, you'll write some tickets. But after proceeding and moving on throughout your career, you have the opportunity to join a California Highway Patrol SWAT team. We have an Air Ops program for pilots as well as flight officers, and we also have paramedics. We have boats up in the San Francisco area. We have canines, motorcycle officers. We refer to them as motors. We have investigators and we have detectives. We protect the governor. We protect dignitaries throughout the state. We also are in charge of the school buses throughout the state. We have quite a significant role, and I think it's definitely, as far as law enforcement goes, you can't really beat it. The pay, the benefits, the opportunities that you have throughout it. That's a huge reason I joined, just being able to travel. 1 week you could work in San Francisco. You decide you don't like San Francisco, come on down to San Diego. You don't like San Diego, we can go up to the we can go up to the Rocky Mountains, up in Mammoth Lakes. You can work up there. Enjoy your time fishing when you're not out writing tickets. So there's a lot of opportunities. It's a great career, and I've enjoyed my time on. Like I said, my name is Officer Oakley. I work out of the CHP Altadena office. We have our public information officer, Officer Boyd. If any other questions, if you ever have any questions, you can reach out to us. We're also based out of Southern Division, so they're a great contact point if anyone has any questions on how to seek out a career with the California Highway Patrol. Thank you very much.
I'm Kyle Mallinson with Ventura County Fire Department. We're here representing the Wildland Division and Aviation Division. The Wildland crew here answering any questions you have about the department, about the crew program, about Ready, Set, Go, and we'll have applications opening up the first week of December. I'd say just get to know as much as you can about the department and get physically prepared, run, hike, calisthenics, and just be physically prepared for the job that you're applying for.
My name is Officer Dixon, been with the department for 15 years. We're with the Airport Police Department, which is a great agency. We have close to 475 sworn officers, and we have security officers that actually patrol the LX airport along with Van Nuys Airport also. 360 security officers, which is a civilian position. What we look for is, we always tell people we do not look for perfect candidates. We're looking for people that have customer service, that are good to talk to people and guide people in the right directions and give them the information that they need. We're always hiring for great people that want to be in the law enforcement or the security side. I would say come on down, look at the different agencies and see what fits your lifestyle. We've been coming to this particular event probably within the last 5 to 6 years or so, and it's always been a great environment, meeting other agencies and kind of sharing the same experience as far as recruiting and getting people the word of how law enforcement works out. Always going to come here and be supportive to all the different entities that's here and be a support for each other.
My name is Officer Lopez of the San Diego Police Department out of Western Division. This is my first time here coming to this event. There's so much opportunity for growth. There's so many recruiters out here. One biggest advice I would give officers coming into the department or trying to apply is to just be wanting to do policing. And to get out here. That's the only way we're going to get to know that you're interested, so getting out here. Getting ready physically, because part of our job is a lot of physical stuff, so getting ready for the questionnaires as far as the written exam and also the physical portion. So asking these recruiters while they're here is, what's the preparation time, what do you need, and what physical aspects come with their academy and so forth.
So I'm Captain Richard Cordo of Cal Fire Riverside County Fire Department. We've been coming to this event for maybe about 7-8 years now, and I think it's a great opportunity not only for our department, but for the individuals that come out here to see what our department does. Plus, it's a big recruitment campaign for us that we get out here and educate people on what Cal Fire really is all about. It's just not about wildland fires for us. We an all-risk department that we have close to 10,000 employees, from anywhere from a firefighter to aviation to be a pilot. We have multiple avenues people can go to. So when you come down here and you're looking to look for a job and you start asking questions to our staff or to anybody around here, start asking those questions on, one is how physical the job is, what do I need to get started within the job. There's a lot of components that need to take place prior of someone applying for our department, and some of that schooling, your EMT license, medical license, and your physical agility also is a big factor on getting hired on with Cal Fire.
Well, I'm Officer Carissa Peltier, and I work for the City of Burbank, the Burbank Police Department. I've been there for approximately 7 years, and I work in the Cops Bureau for community outreach, and recruitment is part of our duties. So with that, we come to recruitment events or create recruitment events and opportunities to reach out to people in the community to try to get them to work for our department, whether that's at an official officer level or whether that's at a civilian level, depends on whatever we're trying to hire for. So at this moment, we would prefer officers, laterals, and we are now currently hiring for our comm ops, so our communication operators, so the ones who answer your 911 calls, and we're also hiring for our jailer position. So those are the positions that we're most sought after at this moment, but the struggles we're having mostly with the police officer position for police recruit is unfortunately they're just not physically capable of completing our tests. Our test is a 2-minute obstacle course where you have to jump a 6-foot wall, you have to drag a 165-pound dummy, and you have to do some other activities, a balance beam, stairs, sprints, and it all needs to be completed within 2 minutes, which is very doable. But unfortunately, we're seeing a shortcoming of that being done. So we've been trying to take our recruitment efforts to gyms in hopes that it can increase and enhance our pool of passing for said test. And also just to put ourselves out there a little bit more in our own community, saying, hey, look, we're hiring. Some people just may not know that. But we're trying any avenue that we can get to try to get people to come over and work for the city of Burbank. We're a very close-knit, tight community, super supported by our public, by the residents in our city. They love us. We're not too big, but we're also not too small. We have enough activities for you to do your own, and we also have calls for service in which we'll keep you busy. But we are a very community-oriented city, so we are most certainly on the lookout. So if you know anybody or if you're in the area, give us a check, give our website a check, joinbpd.org. We just created it in hopes that it can help increase our recruitment as well, so it's joinbpd.org. And if you have any questions, you could always come visit us at our booth, or you can look online and there's some contact information you can put in and we can reach out.
My name is Officer Jane Barnes. I'm with Westminster Police Department. I think one of the most important things that recruits or individuals that are interested in working for law enforcement should be asking is, what can they offer and what do they want to get out of it? If you don't know what you want your end result to be, then it's harder to find a place that fits you. One of the other things that's really important is finding a place that fits your personality and your goals. A lot of people think that every police department's the same, and it's not the case at all. Every police department has their own community, their own team work ethics. So you really have to find a place that works for you and is in line with your own goals. It's a great career, a lot of fun, a lot of opportunity, and exciting things that go on from day to day. I highly recommend that anybody interested takes a ride along with multiple departments, just so you kind of get a feel of what's in the field for you.
My name is Richard Hillstein with the United States Forest Service. We're here today to show off a lot of the stuff we have. We have a lot of our law enforcement with us today. We have our fire prevention and our fire engines and many firefighters, and even our Fire Explorer program that we have on the Angeles. We have many different positions, just trying to get our information out and people can see what we're all about. Absolutely, as long as you're 18 years old, valid driver's license. If you have a profile set up on USA Jobs, that's even better to set up and get the ball rolling even faster. But Forest Service has 34,000 jobs. Fire is only a small percentage. We have many different positions other than fire, so it's a big opportunity to work for the Forest Service.
Yeah, right. Hi, my name is Sandy Capps, and I am the Battalion 12 CERT Coordinator for the area up here. And we're here out today for this the Hansen Dam show, and we've been coming out here. How long have we been coming out here? Probably
quite a long time.
And providing information for anybody that wants to be CERT trained, which is Community Emergency Response Teams. It's a 6-week course put on by LA Fire Department. And basically what it is that if in an emergency, you have your backpack, your helmet, and you help residents so that they can, do search and rescue or whatever the situation might be. We have a call-out team that provides waters and food to the firefighters for when they are fighting a fire and anything that the fire department requires of us. So we love this show. We come out here every year, and glad to be part of it.
My name is Deputy Brimer. I'm with the Sheriff's Department,
Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Department since almost 2 years now, January of 2021. Actually have an interesting background because I came from a completely different industry. I was in warehousing and management, and just decided that I wanted to make the switch. And this county has been awesome because they look for a lot of people with different history and backgrounds, and I was able to really tap into my history, having a lot of outside life experience in management and working with people, and they recognized that and brought on, because we look for people who are just fresh out of college, and with people who have life experience, and having life experience makes it brings in a different kind of person. I think that was a good positive for the department, and I think we need a lot more of that too.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Cadet David Davidzian with the Glendale Police Department. We're out here doing our annual event, helping out with recruitment and looking at the cool helicopters going on. We're currently hiring for the position of police officer recruit and police cadet. With police officer recruit, it's just minimum requirements, high school diploma, and then with police cadet, you have to be taking classes for college, so 6 semester units per semester, and then go ahead and just put your application through and see if you get a call back.
My name is CA.22. I'm with the Costa Mesa Police Department. So we've been coming out here for a couple years now. This is my first time here. And regarding any advice to future recruits, I would say just be honest, get to know people in each department, and talk to as many people as you can before figuring out where you want to go.
Well, I'm Officer Tayu Panta. I've been with the department for 15 years now. Work for the California Department of Corrections. Best thing I could tell, all the new cadets, anybody who wants to join the CDCR, it'll be a lot of physical because we do work indoors. We work a lot with prisoners. So, you got to be able to hold your own, hold your mud, whatever you want to call it, inside. Basically it.
Good morning, I'm Dennis Swink with the Los Angeles County Disaster Communications Service. We're a group of ham radio operators that work under the Sheriff's Department to provide emergency communications in the event of a disaster. Earthquake, fire, flood, things of that nature. We also work with search and rescue. We're looking for some members. In order to qualify for the Disaster Communications Service, you need to be a licensed ham radio operator. If you have your ham radio license, we're interested in having you join us. So please consider joining the Los Angeles County Disaster Communications Service. Thank you.
Hi, how you doing? My name is Deputy Vargas. I'm with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. We've been coming here for about, I think, 3 years now. Orange County Sheriff's Department has a lot of opportunity for professional division and for sworn. So whatever direction that you guys are looking to go to, I highly recommend checking this out. There's a lot of growth and opportunity, and it's a good department, and giving back to your community as well. This is the place to be. I think the biggest preparation is always physical. Orange County Sheriff's is still one of the high physical demanding academies in the country. So when you apply with us, obviously mental and physical are big attributes to the department. But in preparing yourself, I would say just the more exposure that you have, ride-alongs, getting volunteer work in, that will better help yourself for when you apply, because you have to be 21. That's our entry age. But we have an Explorer program as well, so you could get into that, and just more exposure to the department would help you. But always stay in shape, and then just continue to get your knowledge and grow that as well with college and everything.
Hey, hi, my name is Susan Keys. I'm president of SoCal Animal Response Team. We're a nonprofit, all-volunteer organization. We're always looking for volunteers. What we do is set up temporary animal sheltering in a disaster. We would partner with maybe a city, Red Cross, a variety of different places that we could respond with. We have we have information on disaster preparedness, so if you'd like to see one of our handouts, come stop by our booth.
Hi, my name's Doug Krameline. I'm the current team leader for Montrose Search and Rescue. We just celebrated our 75th anniversary as a rescue team. We handle cars over the side, lost hikers, injured hikers, and a variety of other accidents and incidents. One of our primary missions happens to be dog rescues. And Cindy, I think you have a story and a hero dog here.
Well, let me introduce you to Lulu. Lulu is our mascot. She
Superhero.
comes with us to all our PR events, and she's very friendly. We also rescue dogs, if Doug didn't mention that. And I think the story that Doug and I have that's rather intertwined is, so I've been on the team for many, many years. I started off, we're with Montrose now, but I started off with San Dimas, and I was on a rescue of a young man and an injured or overheated dog up in the San Dimas area in the wilderness. And the dog was exhausted, couldn't walk. We had to carry that dog out on a litter. And a few years later, I transferred to Montrose, where I met Doug Crameline. And when I talked to Doug, I asked him how he got interested in the team. And I'll now pass it over to you.
Well, the dog that she rescued was named Star, and that was my dog. My son and his girlfriend had taken Star hiking in the East Fork of the San Gabriel River. My son was 16 at the time, wasn't really aware of what was going on with the dog, and the dog's paws became raw. He couldn't walk. By the time they realized that, the dog wasn't able to get back to the car, so he hiked out and called for help, and that's when Cindy's team, San Dimas, came and rescued the dog. So I owed payback for that, and was interested in search and rescue anyway, but that was a defining moment for me, and I decided that I would become involved in search and rescue. So thanks to Cindy and her team, I got my start.
Yeah, we look for people that love the outdoors, are physically fit, and then even if they don't have any experience with mountaineering, we do all the training for that. So we'll put people through a mountaineering school. We do have a EMT requirements, so once you've become interested in the team and go through a lot of the meetings and trainings, if you're still interested and we decide to move you forward, that's something that we'd ask you to look into, is to become an EMT, because we do a lot of medical care in the wilderness. Anything you want to add, Doug?
Well, if I could add briefly, it's a lot of work to become a team member. Sheriff's Academy, EMT certification, our rescue training, mountain training. It takes a long time, a couple years, but it's so rewarding. If you have a desire to help people and dogs, but especially people, it's very rewarding and well worth the effort. Perfect. Period.
Hey, I'm Lieutenant JG Rob Cloutier with Navy Recruiting Reserve Command. Been in the Navy for coming up on 20 years, with 16 enlisted years and about 3 years as a commissioned officer. So this is my first time at the Hansen Dam Air Show, having a great time.
Good morning, I'm Petty Officer Alvarez, Richard Alvarez. I've been in the Navy 8 years. I'm Navy Recruiting Command, so we handle all the enlisted programs from all the way up to Lompoc, all the way down to Long Beach and the Far East, which includes Hawaii, Guam, Japan. So my first time at the Hansen Dam for this event. It's a great event, a lot of people, a lot of excitement. We're here telling people about spreading Navy awareness, telling people about Navy enlisted programs. We have a lot of aviation in the Navy, as you may know, so we're here to spread Navy awareness.
And we're also here to talk about Navy officer programs for those who want to be a commissioned officer. If you have a 4-year degree, both on the active duty and reserve side, we can work with you to try to find the best fit for you on the commissioned officer side. So happy to be here. It's been a lot of fun so far. Looking forward to many more.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Dennis Becerra. I'm an Open Water Lifeguard of 1 at Cabrillo Beach. I'm out here promoting LA City lifeguards as well as our LA City programs. Okay? LA City offers a variety of programs here for the greater Los Angeles area with our pool programs, with our Learn to Surf programs. We have swim lessons, water polo, synchronizing, surfing. We're going to start up kayaking as well. We have so many programs for the community and for the youth and the adults as well. We're out here also promoting our lifeguarding services. We are hiring, so for our pools, for our lakes, for our ocean, please come out, join us, support, come say hello. We'd love to see you.
My name is Jerry Schultz, and I'm with the California Department of Fish and Wildlife. I'm a volunteer, and I've been coming here for many years. And prior to wearing this uniform, I was with the California State Guard. We were bringing military vehicles up and set up, and so I've got to know this place and this event. So When I retired from the military, I became a volunteer with Fish and Wildlife, and we continue coming here with a different vehicle and a different uniform. So our job is to protect the wildlife in California and assist the wardens who do that mission. I think this particular project, this event is wonderful. It brings a lot of people together. From a recruiting standpoint, we have recruiters here from various agencies all over California. In fact, even a unit from Oregon here today. So a lot of volunteers in the various organizations. Highly recommend it. It's a good place to come, and perfect weather this time.
Hey, my name is Tamil Witherspoon. I'm a volunteer with the Department of Fish and Wildlife. Basically, this event here we have out here it's an awesome event. We've got different agencies, different law enforcement, and we figure out we enjoy this place. We've been here for some quite time now. I'm actually in the process of becoming a fish and game warden. Luckily, we can all check out our website at the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, and if you guys are interested, check us out. In order to become a fish and game warden, usually a person would like to have an instance of any education on wildlife, any personal backgrounds of history of fishing or any hunting, and things like that, and also actually have a great attitude as well. Thank you.
I'm Lisa Fusano, Director of the Aviation Explorer Post 747. We're here at the Whiteman Airport in Pacoima, and we have a program for kids. We help them learn to fly. And we have kids ages 14 to 21 join our program. It's under the Boy Scouts of America Learning for Life program. And the kids that join our program are able to get scholarships for up to half of their flight training and get their private pilot license. But we also encourage kids in fields of A&P mechanic and air traffic controllers or anything aviation. And it's pretty exciting. We do fundraisers, field trips. We have ground school. We meet twice a month, second and fourth Monday of the month at Whiteman Airport. Or Zooming right now is what we're doing for a lot of the kids. And yeah, we like to help kids get into fields of aviation, but specifically get their private pilot.
So, hi, my name is Elisha, and I'm Secretary of the Aviation Explorers, Post 747. And we're just a great group of people who, if you come to our meetings, we can definitely connect you to a whole bunch of people, including like flight instructors and ground schools. And then, yeah, so it's just a community of kids to get together and learn more about aviation. And then we also help out with the Young Eagles Day, which is great for young kids who are like 8 to 17. You can get free flights out of Whiteman Airport the fourth Saturday of the month. So, yeah, and we help out with that, and it's free. Great way to get started in aviation.
Good morning. My name is Clyde Taylor. I'm the National Vice President for Missing in America Veterans Recovery Program. This is our first time in Southern California setting up. We visit funeral homes and inventory their unclaimed remains sitting in storage. We run through a secure VA database to determine if they're a veteran, spouse of a veteran, or a minor child. If so, we claim them off the shelf as family and provide final interment with military honors at a state or national veterans cemetery. We have inventoried over 28,000 unclaimed remains across the United States. We have inventoried buried over 6,000 veterans at this point. We started in 2007, and we're going stronger today than we ever have. Monday morning, we'll be interring 144 unclaimed veterans in Seattle, Washington. That's in one service. If you're interested in volunteering, please go to our website, www.miap.us, click on volunteer, fill out the form, and our National Training Officer will contact you. Thank you and have a good morning.
Hello, my name is Jesse Mock, City of Los Angeles Park Rangers. We are assigned to the parks in the City of Los Angeles. We respond mostly to our regional parks. However, it's broad spectrum for almost 400 parks in the city. The Park Rangers, we are a combination of law enforcement, search and rescue, firefighting, and we have an interpretive program. So if you're looking for something broad where you can do a little bit of everything, then LA City Park Rangers is for you. I would recommend keeping yourself physically fit because we have a lot of large parks in the city, and also just to broaden your mind because we do a broad spectrum of things and broad responsibilities in the city.
Hey, good afternoon. My name is Connie Chanley. I'm a park ranger with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Los Angeles District. What's really cool about working with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is that not only my position as a park ranger, but you can find all different positions within our agency. We have project managers, engineers, biologists, accountants, you name it, we have it. We have agency locations across the nation as well as globally. And an interesting misconception about our agency is that you have to be a military service member to have a position with our agency. That is not true. We are a federal agency. We are a civilian branch of the Army, and we have a lot of interested folks in engineering, natural resources. So anything that you are interested in studying in, we have the role for it. And that's what I encourage a lot of people to do, is to look up our positions, not only for Los Angeles, not only for the nation, but also globally, to see what kind of positions that USACE has. So it's a leg up if you have a college degree and would like to dive into positions within the federal government.
Hi, my name is Julie Spry. I'm with LA School Police Department. I'm a sergeant, been in the force for 20 years. And, you know, one of the best things that I have learned in 20 years for being in law enforcement is being able to have that family time and being able to still be a law enforcement officer and still be able to raise kids and have family time and live life to the fullest, even though you're in law enforcement. School police is one of those agencies where we have weekends off, we have holidays off. We're very family oriented type of department. And the other thing that we have going here at LA School Police is your retirement. You know, when you come up to a recruitment booth, you need to know about what the retirement is, because at the end, this is a long-term career goal. This is not a one-year job. This is a long-term career goal. This takes you to retirement. And at the end, what are you going to get once you retire after you've done your 30-some years? So always know what you're going to get at the end of your law enforcement career and make sure that those numbers are what you need 30 years from today. The Los Angeles School Police Department is a agency that sends all of their recruits to a post-certified police academy. So we use various police academies throughout Los Angeles to put our recruits through. And once you graduate as a police officer, you go through a 6-month training program with LA School Police. And we're certified post-certified law enforcement officers. And we go through the same rigorous training and the same type of scenarios and incidents, just like any other law enforcement officer within the state. You know, to be a law enforcement officer, we want people from all walks of life, from different cultures, different backgrounds, from everywhere we can think of, because those are the people that make up our community. And we need those type of people to come and be public safety officers for our communities. Together as a team, if we were to be able to represent everybody in the community, we'd do 10 times better. So if you're somebody that comes with different cultural background and different this or that, and you already have a career, we'll bring that with you to a law enforcement department and add that to what you can do as a law enforcement officer.
Morning, I am Sergeant Sanchez with the California Army National Guard. I am the recruiter for the San Fernando Valley. Good advice that I would recommend for anybody that is interested is have an open mind. It is a learning environment. We will teach you everything, and we are not expecting you to come in the best physical shape or to certain standards. We always try our best to help you achieve your goal, whether that's education, training, adventure, money, or service. Always do your research on knowing what the different branches are. There's active, there's reserves, and then there's also, like us, the National Guard, that we do 1 weekend a month. One thing that I would recommend, especially for the younger people, is that you could join at 17 years old. Basically being a junior in high school, we will pay you to get your high school diploma, and you are able to do your basic training and your MOS training. MOS, which basically stands for Military Occupation Select. But yes, we will pay you basically to graduate high school, and then once you're done, you are able to go to college for the state of California for free. But yes, if you have if you want more information, please give us a call. I am Sergeant Sanchez with the California Army National Guard. You can look us up at the nationalguard.ca website, or you could call me personally at 805-535-0516. Again, that's 805-535-0516. Thank you.
My name is Young Marine Gunnery Sergeant Hayden Ramirez. I'm with the Santa Cruz Valley Young Marines. I've been in the program for about 8 years now. I joined when I was 9. I'm currently about to turn 17 years old. The Young Marines is a nonprofit youth organization that focuses on strengthening the lives of America's youth with leadership, discipline, and teamwork. And it's a great program. Our goal is to help children grow and just be better parts of society. And we try and arm them with that information. Things like drug demand reduction is our main focus. And education is extremely important, especially in this day and age. So that's what we try and achieve here at the Young Marines program. You can look us up at youngmarines.com and find all of our information there.
Hey guys, I'm Allison Adriano. I'm an animal control officer with LA City Animal Services Department, Smart Rescue Team.
And I'm Vanessa Flores. I'm also an animal control officer with the City of Los Angeles. I work out of the North Central Animal Shelter, and I'm also on the Specialized Mobile Animal Rescue Team.
So basically, we are a specialized team. We're a search and rescue team, just like we do for humans, all these other departments that you see here today, but we focus just on the animals. Our job is it's very different from a human search and rescue because we have the specialized training in order to handle animals. You can't talk to animals. You have no idea how they're going to react in a situation. So we use different techniques and specialized methods and tools in order to handle these animals safely and make sure that the rescuer as well as the animal gets rescued safely. So it's a lot different from human rescue. For our team, we look for any excited individual who, regardless of age, regardless if you're a female or male, we do have lots of females on our team as well. So obviously we love having the females on our team. We can do the job just as good as the guys, if not better. But anyways, yeah, so any excited individual that wants to, oh my God. Excited individual that wants to participate in a search and rescue team, especially for these animals that don't have a voice. We're the ones that go down in the nitty gritty and get it done. Most people think, oh, it's just a squirrel. Oh, it's just a cat up a tree. But no, these animals, they can't speak for themselves. They can't rescue themselves, and we're the people that are gonna get it done. So basically anybody that loves animals and understands that they need help too, and they're not just gonna get stranded and left there, we're the people that are going to go and get it done. So anybody that wants that kind of lifestyle, we're here for you.
I'm Agent David Them. I'm from the Chula Vista Police Department. We're down south in the county of San Diego. I've been with the department for about 9 years. Currently I work patrol. I have several collateral positions. I'm on the SWAT team. We help out here with recruiting. If I were to give some advice to a new recruit or an applicant coming into this profession, the biggest thing that I would say is be as honest as you can when you're filling out the background packet. From what I've seen, and my partner can attest to this, is if you want to get disqualified from that application process, get caught in a lie, and you're probably going to be done. Some advice that I have for the police academy is run and do a lot of push-ups. It's all about your cardiovascular health and just having a little bit of upper body strength.
Hey guys, I'm Agent Garcia with the Chula Vista Police Department. I've been in the department for about 6 years. One advice I can tell you in the background process that my partner alluded to, the other thing that I also wanted to talk about was being punctual. There's a lot of recruits now that would turn in applications a little bit later than normal. So the earlier that you can finish your applications, those questionnaires, background references, the better it is on your part. So make sure that you always turn in whatever assignments or tasks that has been handed to you as early as possible. For the academy, my partner kind of alluded to it being physical as well. The other thing that I wanted to tell you guys is be a team player. And I think your cohorts will appreciate that. And then when you get to the field as an FTO, they'll also appreciate that. So thanks for watching and thanks for listening to us.